Hey guys, Princess Onyx here. So in this video I decided to do a makeup tutorial / hair tutorial, but before I begin be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe and click the notification bell so you can get notified when I post a new video. And yeah, let's just get on into the video. Okay guys, so the very first thing that I did was I put my hair up in a ponytail so that my hair wouldn't be in the way, and I wasn't wearing any foundation or concealer. And then I'd already used two base colors from the Naked 3 eyeshadow palette. I used Strange and Nooner, and I just did those to make it easier when I apply my eyeshadow. So now I'm going in with this other eyeshadow palette, and I'm using this dark red burgundy looking color. And I'm basically just applying that into my crease on the right eye first. And you'll see that I'm taking a little bit longer with the right eye because my brush was still wet from when I cleaned it. I forgot to dry it off, and so it made it a little bit more difficult for me to apply it. So I was just trying to make sure that there wasn't any rough edges or anything, trying to smooth everything out. So I did that for a while. Okay, and so then going back in with that same color, I started the left eye, and this one was a little bit easier because the brush was a little bit more dry, so the color didn't come out as dark. So I was just applying that into my crease, making sure that there wasn't any rough edges and that everything was applying on smoothly. And I had to keep moving my hair out of my face because it kept getting into my face even though my hair was put back. So after that, as you can see, the right eye looks a lot worse than the left eye. But that's okay, it happens every once in a while. And yeah, that is what I did for the crease. Okay, so I went in on the same eyeshadow palette and used this more of a dark brown color. And what I did was I put it on the outer corner and tried to work it into my crease because I wanted to define the crease a little bit more and make the crease a little bit more darker, but at the same time try and keep it a little bit more natural, if that makes sense. So I did that, and as you can see, the right eye was not having it for some reason, but I made it work at the end. So I went back in and I did the same thing to the left eye, and the left eye was actually turning out a lot better than the right eye, but that's okay. So yeah, I just did that for the second color to put inside of my crease. Okay, so then going in with this eyeshadow palette that my boyfriend's grandma gave me, I struggled in opening it, only realizing that I was trying to open it backwards instead of frontwards. So then once I realized I finally got it open, and I went in with like this reddish brown color, a little bit more darker than the first two that I used, and I was wiping off my brush because it was still wet from when I had cleaned it. So then after I did that, I dug into that color and I put it onto the outer corner and worked it into my crease because I wanted to define the crease more to make it more of a darker look, but also trying to keep it a little bit natural at the same time. And I used circular motions because I didn't want any rough edges. I wasn't trying to go for that. I was trying to go for more of like smooth edges. And so I just did that over and over again. Then I went back into the same color and did the same thing to the left eye, putting on the outer corner, working it into my crease, and just using circular motions throughout the whole entire process. Okay, so going in with my Naked 3 Urban Decay palette using the color Trick and this previous eyeshadow palette that I'd used, I wanted to use gold for the lid, and they both had gold, so I switched between the two and went back and forth at least 2 to 3 times because I really wanted to get it to look more gold. And I applied that onto my lid, and I tried my best to blend it out the best that I could so that it would blend in with the crease in the outer corner as well. So I did that on the right eye, and I basically did the same thing for the left eye. So looking at the right eye, it did look pretty good. I liked the color combinations of all the colors that I chose. So then going back and forth between the two again, using it on my left eye, using circular motions to kind of blend it out so that it would blend in with the crease in the outer corner. And that is all that I did for that part. So then I decided to go in with a white color, and I used the same eyeshadow palette that my boyfriend's grandma gave me, and I decided to put this on my brow bone and inner corner just to kind of make the colors pop a little bit more. And I was also trying to blend it out the best that I could, and that is all that I did for that part. Now moving on to the mascara, I used 4 different mascaras, and the reason why I used 4 is because it makes my eyelashes look longer, and I don't use fake eyelashes, I go all natural. So I just applied that first one onto my left side and then my right side, and I basically did that for the last 3 colors. The last part of the makeup is the lip gloss. I use this lip gloss called Show Me Honey, and I decided to use that one first because when I applied on the second color, it just made it look more glossy. So I applied that one first, and then after that one, I decided to use my lip gloss that I got from Victoria's Secret in the shade Lush, and I used this one because it was more of a fall color. So I did that, and that is all that I did for the lip gloss. Okay guys, so now for the hair, what you're going to be needing is a hair tie, a couple of bobby pins, and your brush. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to brush my hair, and then I'm going to grab it all and bring it to the top of my head. You can do this ponytail however high or however low you want. So I like to brush it to where there's no lumps in my hair. But there's obviously knots in my hair. Okay. So then after that, actually let's make this ponytail go higher. Okay, so we're gonna make this ponytail go higher. So I'm just gonna flip my head over to get the ponytail to where I want it to be. Okay. So once my ponytail is where I want it, I'm just gonna brush out any rough edges, like so. And then I'm going to tie it up in a ponytail. Okay, now you can leave it like this. This also looks cute with the makeup look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece from behind, like so, and we're just going to wrap it around. You might want to lift the ponytail up every time. And your piece should end up in the back of your head, or somewhere close to that. And then we are going to just bobby pin that tail back, like so. You can do 1 to 2 bobby pins. I usually do 2 because my hair is so thick. So that is it for the hair tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And let's get this video to at least 3 likes. I'm fine with that. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video, and yeah, bye.